What's up, everybody? This is Get to Know. Lips, nice to see you here. It's cool you're here. I appreciate it. James Chapman, I'm not sure what happened the other night, but it's good to have you here tonight. So welcome to my house. So tonight's a little bit different. It's kind of a special night for me personally, myself. Tonight's marks 1 year that I've been on YouTube, so that's cool. I never thought I'd be here this long. Really, I didn't. So that's kind of what we're doing tonight. Kind of. What's up, Empress Rainey? So tonight, like I said, all subscribers to the channel will be eligible for a drawing for, I know it's not much or whatever, but 1 out of 3 custom-made tie-dye t-shirts. We got a bunch of colors and stuff, so you guys can pick out the color patterns you want, and then we can go from there. It's all right, James. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's not a big deal, man. Not a big deal at all. Not a big deal at all. So I'm just gonna write everybody's names down as they get here and say hi. You got to come into the chat and say hi. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Come up out of there, pig. Come up out the pig pen, you guys. Come on. I'm giving away 3 custom-made free t-shirts tonight, man. Tie-dye t-shirts. Come on now. You got to want a t-shirt. I mean, look at this one. This is a badass one right here. It's my favorite one right here. Dang. It really says, hey, look at me. I like it. So I did that one behind me too. Yeah. So I'm just putting everybody's name on a piece of paper. I'm not doing this whatever the fuck it is. The random generator thing. I ain't doing that shit. Everybody's paper is going to be full at the same amount of times. Whatever. So this is in there. So I dropped the link. If somebody wants to come up, say hi for a minute or whatever. James Chapman. I was just going to get up here and chat and whatever. So, all right, you can turn your camera off if you want, James.
How you doing today?
Good. How are you today, James?
Good. I saw a recent catch for Tommy's channel, and kind of a similar bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really been watching too much of really anything on YouTube. I've been just doing my own thing, really.
Oh, I see. I understand. I just curious.
Yeah.
So what? How's your day going?
How's my day going?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long day.
Oh, I see.
I had counseling first thing this morning. Then I had
counseling. I see.
Then I had physical therapy, and then I had to go work on my mom's card that I've been trying to get done for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I see.
So,
are you Are you planning anything for the summertime?
No, I hate the heat, man. I hate the summertime. I wish the summertime would go away and just be winter
Oh,
and just be
I see.
winter. So
Yeah, yeah. Um, I do understand about pedophiles go after children, but there's no if there's no being victim in the sting operations for catchers, does that mean that they can get arrested for that?
well, the thing about that is even though the intentions what they're doing are, are good,
Yeah,
and I think even thinking that you're going to get to a child, yeah, I think it should be a crime. That's kind of I mean,
yeah,
but the state the state has a legal argument. The defense has a legal argument because in order for there to be a crime, there has to be a physical victim of a crime.
yeah,
And if it's not a you know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm not saying I agree with it
yeah,
because I don't. I mean, they come to those things. They make those meetings under the guise that they're going to be getting with an underage boy or girl,
yeah,
and it should be illegal.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I just want to bring up something. Okay, this youth volleyball coach was going after a child, but there's no really victim involved in it, and then they still Tom and Megan called his job and quit, and so
Sorry.
I'm thinking so how is that going to resolve the problem even though there's no really victim involved?
I don't know. I'm not
I'm sorry.
sure.
I mean, I didn't mean being up. Just finding out what your opinion was on that. It was.
What's that? You got
I
to speak a
want
little bit louder, bud.
huh?
You need to speak a little bit louder for me, bud.
I just want to know what your opinion was on that. Your opinion.
Well, like I said, it's I don't what they're doing should be legal. Like
Yeah,
they should have the right to do it. Go out
yeah,
now and bust in these pedophiles because
yeah,
they were going there. They were going there to meet a child, so that means it should be
yeah,
against the law.
yeah,
But in order for there to be, like I said, in order for there to be a crime, there has to be a physical victim. You know,
yeah.
and the state of Idaho or the state of wherever they live or can't
Yeah.
physical state can't be an actual physical victim. So
Right, right.
however the wording is, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm sorry. I just want to know what your opinion on what it is. That's all. So
So
yeah. Go ahead.
so let me ask you, what makes you so what makes this kind of stuff so interesting to you? You know what I mean? Why do you follow it so much? I mean, do you have a backstory or what, bud?
No. I haven't had. I ain't never gotten sexual assaulted by anybody in my family. I never did.
Well, I just trying to learn about you. You know?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just it concerns me that there's no way child involved in it. So I mean, why? I mean, I understand that these pickers are catching pedophiles, but there's no way victim involved in it. It kind of bends a little bit. That's all.
I still think that it should be. I just think it should be right at the top of the list of some of the worst crimes you can commit against
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I want to tell you a story really quick. This is a story. I went to another school in the state, and then it was so different for me because I didn't know anybody there. And once I saw people having problems with seizures and stuff like that, I didn't know what it was. So I got scared of it, and how are you supposed to handle that? You know, it's something that you know friends with and have so many like problems and problems, but having seizures and stuff like that. How are you supposed to handle that?
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I got my own I got my own issues when it comes to that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I can't give advice on something I haven't experienced. You know?
So what what's your opinion on people? I mean, I don't know how to say this, but there's different laws in different states about child endangerment. Isn't that right?
Now what? Now what's that?
I'm sorry. There's 16 before. There's state laws on pedophiles, and minors in other states, right?
There's state laws on what? I'm sorry, dude. I'm having a hard
I'm
time
sorry.
hearing you.
So this what is the state law in other states about pedophiles, and minors in other states, like in Idaho, Texas, in Pennsylvania, New York City, stuff like that.
What are the laws there for pedophiles? For what? To
For,
register? Is that what you said?
no, I mean for adults to go after minors in other states. What was that?
Oh, like that's. I see what you're saying. Like, what are the
Yeah.
laws and all? I'm not sure what they are. I mean, I've looked them up before, but I
Yeah.
couldn't sit here and recite them to you. But
No,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm just saying. Like, it's
Yeah.
every state's different. You know what I mean? And that's kind of something that's kind of one thing I want to focus on over here is like getting all sex crimes against children like mandated to federal crimes. I mean, it should be seen in at one level, and that's it.
No, it's just me.
How are you, none?
It's just hitting me because I follow Tommy's channel and it's so amazing how he does it and considering that some people that he catches have children in lives and are married, and I understand how they affect the family and the spouses, but I realize that I know it hurts them pretty badly, but there has to be some accountability for their actions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now do I think that a child makes a mistake when they're a child and do I think they should be held like yeah, they should be held accountable, but
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to
Yeah. So
anyway.
yeah. What concern you about this problem going on in the world about adults meet up with minors?
What's my opinion about it? About adults meeting up with minors?
Yeah, what's your? I mean, if you saw somebody in your community,
I'd break their fucking face open.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I can see it happening. Yeah.
I mean, regardless, like
Yeah.
whatever. It's not. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. At the end of the day, like
Yeah.
I don't have any positive thing to think about a pedophile. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to know what. I mean, it's for me. It's really disgusting how adult males go after little children.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Like I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of childhood sexual abuse myself. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't abuse children, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what makes them go after children. I don't.
Yeah. I just wanted what I mean what I mean my question is um uh what how many interviews have you had other people telling their stories about their experience about sexual on them?
How many different people have I heard stories from?
Yeah.
Like on my YouTube channel, or just in my life,
This in YouTube channel in live too.
Let's see. There was 4 or 5, I think,
4 or
on my
5.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I've also had friends of mine come up to me and ask me questions about this kind of stuff, and
Oh, okay. So.
like I had a couple of my friends' kids come to me, and because they heard me telling my story about shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it helped them come forward to tell their parents to put a stop to it.
Yeah, I understand that. That must be kind of hard for them to do that.
I just I just think that children are the most vulnerable, and we should do everything we possibly can to make sure that the most
Yeah.
vulnerable and precious commodity
Yeah.
of the human race is our babies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So like we should do everything. We should do whatever it takes to keep our babies safe, man.
Yeah. I just. I mean, part of it. What disgusts me is Aaron is that when I see a child getting abused, so assaulted by somebody, it disgusts me a little bit. It hurts me. Like, why are you doing that to a child? And why are you
Yeah,
doing? I mean, it's like,
I
yeah,
I don't know. I ask myself that question a lot when I see these things going on, like
yeah, yeah,
on YouTube and shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
hang on one second, K-Bud. Hey, to
yeah.
the 7 people that are watching in the back, or to the 6 people that are watching in the back, come say hi in the chat. Get your name put in for the fucking drawing for the free T-shirt that I'm going to do here in a little bit, a custom-made tie-dye T-shirt, and just come say hi, subscribe, say hi. You put in for the T-shirt. I thought there was going to be a few more people here tonight, but that's all good. We'll see. We'll see. But
What's
yeah.
name? What's the name of your dog?
Oh, this is my daughter's dog. This is not my dog. This is my
Oh,
grandson.
oh,
This is my grandson.
your grandson.
Yeah, his name's Noya.
No, yeah, that's good. That's
He'll
good.
annoy the fuck out of you.
Oh, how old your grandson?
He'll be 2. He'll be 2 this November.
Oh, 2. I see.
Yeah,
That's a good dog.
he's like an 8-pound mole for me.
Oh, I see. I just wanted to say that um, so what do you struggle with now in life right now that you deal with in the daily basis?
Oh wow, that's a good question, James.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be honest with you, and that's what I try to do, is be honest all the time. So, I would have to say I struggle with my own self-worth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So.
I struggle with all kinds of shit really on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wanted to say that for me, I struggle with life situations, and I'm just trying to put myself, and I'm not trying anything else to be um stupid for me to do something bad for myself. I'm trying to lose weight and trying to be healthy again. I'm just trying to be more careful with what I say.
What do you mean? Like don't ever shy away from. I mean, nobody has the right to go out of their way to just intentionally say something that they know is going to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
But nobody has the right to tell you what you can and can't say either. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's
just that I don't know how. I mean, I kind of I have ADHD, and it's tough for me to kind of cope with it.
Hey, you're doing just fine, bro.
Yeah, and so what for me, I don't know. I mean, it's I don't have any friends that will hang out with me because everybody's like going off doing their own things in life. And I used to have a best friend that I grew up with, but he's gone now. He's married now. So it's tough for me.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. That sucks, man. You just got to put yourself out there, man.
Yep.
You just got to. Who gives a fuck? You know what, bud? Like,
What?
I don't know. Here's some advice. You can take it if you want. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But I'll never intentionally give you bad advice. The advice I give you might end up as bad advice, but that wasn't my intention to begin with. Was to give
Yeah.
you bad advice. So the only kind of bad advice is the advice that's not given, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Me, whenever I go out, like I have agoraphobia, I have extreme anxiety disorder, I have antisocial anxiety disorder, I'm bipolar. I just got diagnosed with a couple more things. Robin Banks in the house. This is my brother right here.
Oh.
Um,
You got a brother?
yeah, I got well. He's my brother. Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
brother.
Um, I just wanted to say that sometimes I um I watch so many movies on TV. It just weirds me out a little bit.
Okay, now you see movies on TV and it freaks you out. It freaks you out a bit.
Like, have you seen Cobra Kai?
No, I don't. I don't. We don't
Oh,
watch TV really.
oh, you don't. Oh, I see. I see. I like your hat.
Oh shit, my dad. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey. Sorry, that was my dad. I got my real life too that I gotta, you know. My parents always come first over YouTube, so um sorry Robin, I fucking I just took a killer hit of dab, so um yeah, I get kind of spacey sometimes. Are you there? James, you're muted, bud. I can't hear you. Hello, James, you're there, bud. I'm gonna drop you down if you don't get back on.
Hey, Aaron, how about that?
All right. All right.
I mean, I just don't know. I mean, when I see people have so many problems in life with their children and like pedophiles, I mean, I don't, I know, I'm not a parent myself, but how does parents deal with their children having problems with their children having like, for instance, if a child had a problem with a teacher and a child is afraid to tell what's going on, how would you handle it as a parent?
Um, you know,
I'm trying to. I mean,
I don't really know how to answer that because I haven't been a parent of a sexually abused child, so I don't know
yeah,
how. All I could do is give ideas of how I would try to approach it, and I couldn't even really do. I don't even think I could really do that, man. Like I don't. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, if I mean, the first thing you got to do is first thing of advice would be, I would imagine, to keep your head clear. You know what I mean? Think
yeah,
clearly, because like when I told my dad, he was ready to go kill this dude. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So,
So I
like
mean,
I don't,
yeah,
you know, that's
yeah,
why I don't sit up here and I don't say. That's why I don't sit up here and tell people that I'm an advocate for children, because I'm not. I'm an advocate for children's future, for getting the laws and penalties changed when it comes to these crimes to protect them from a legal level. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean,
So,
I think it's
I mean, if you're a parent and your child comes to you and says that somebody's messing around with them, first of all, you believe your child.
yeah,
Don't ever not believe your child.
yeah. I just think that I mean, I don't. I mean, I know. Gone. I have a story. I have a story to tell you. There's this lady who was like a gym teacher, and she had sexual relations with a boy on probably like 15. She goes 13 years old. She's the same age as his mom was. And she went to jail, and she came out as a registered sex offender to register that I'm a sex offender and I like minors. And that's disgusting. I mean, she was married, she lost her job, lost her marriage, and it was disgusting to me. And why would you do that? Why would you make someone else a child like that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, dude. I don't know what
yeah,
makes. I don't know. I mean, at some point in time, it just becomes a conscientious choice that they make to make that decision that that's what they're going to do, and
yeah.
they do it.
Hey James, a child not the sexual curiosity. Oh, I understand now.
What do you mean? Will I be removing it? I don't know if I will or not. I'm not sure if I do or how that works.
Oh,
But
um, I just don't mean I don't want to present myself as a person who goes around and talks about these issues in my neighborhood. I just don't. But it pisses me off that when I see a parent how a child's struggling with this situation, it scares a little bit. It's like, what I mean, what's going on? Just talk with your child about this incident going on with your child and how to handle it as parents.
like, I'm not sure if I'm following you exactly, but
I'm trying to say that it makes me mad when a child like a daughter or son is going through problems in school with a teacher, some of that in a school district. A parent should be more like, cause I think parents react to it as mom and dad should be. But if the school doesn't, if the school um, doesn't want to handle it, what would the parent do about that?
just I don't know. Like I said, my kids haven't been sexually. I don't know. Like I
Yeah,
don't know how. I don't know how. I mean, I know what I think I would do. I know how I
yeah,
think I would like to handle it, but
yeah,
I also know that there's a darker side of me that would just want to handle it a totally different way.
yeah. I understand that. I was just kind of kidding because when I watch certain TV shows on TV, like what's going on here, how handle these problems in a manner that will be more efficient in your neighborhood or your country. Certain things should be certain things not being should be recognized as a country as a community, stuff like that in school districts and everywhere that you go.
I'm not. I'm having a hard time understanding you,
And
bud.
I'm sorry to say, I'm like, so if you have so many parents in community having a problem with somebody else, and then go to the school board or district attorney to handle these problems, would you do that too or not? In the community where you live at, like, do you go to these like meetings like
Um, I haven't like. It's a joke trying to get into a city council meeting around here. It really is.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's one coming up.
yeah,
Not this Tuesday, next Tuesday morning that I'm
yeah,
planning on going to. So,
yeah, yeah,
but yeah, like there's power in knowledge. So,
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put my voice out there and do what I can.
I think you should. Um,
That's right. Like like my wife and I were talking about the same thing about a month or so ago,
yeah,
and like I get asked all the time what I think is what age is the appropriate age to start talking to your kid about sexual abuse and awareness. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I think I came up with a pretty good answer. And
What what was
as,
it?
as soon as you no longer have to no longer have to clean your child's ass, change your
Yeah,
child's diaper,
yeah,
that's when you can start talking. But there's got to be a reason why. You know what I mean?
yeah. I understand that. It's I think, I mean, I asked this question before to my somebody I know in my family. I asked him, so would you check your children's your son's phone devices? And he said yes. He does that.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm having a hard time understanding you, bro.
I'm sorry. I asked somebody in my family that will you check your son's phone devices to see what's going on with them?
Oh
With them?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
do that. My wife and I do that fairly often. I mean, we
yeah,
probably could do. I mean, every parent could probably do it more often
yeah,
than they do. But
yeah,
um, then again, I try not. We try not to.
yeah,
We try to give our kids as much privacy as
yeah, yeah.
possible. So
I like your hat.
thanks. I got this from my little brother, from one of my little
Oh,
brothers
that's
last year
good.
for my birthday.
That's nice. So what um what's your next interview with somebody that you know?
What's that? And what about interview? What?
What's your next interview?
Um, I got a couple of them planned, but I
I
usually
understand.
don't.
I just
No, you're
curious.
fine. You're fine. I
Yeah,
usually don't. I usually
yeah,
don't discuss them too much before
yeah,
I
yeah.
do them. And honest, the reason why is because I usually don't do them until basically the last minute.
I understand
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
But
yeah,
some of these, some of it's kind of a process.
yeah,
Not everybody can just get up here and start talking about this kind of stuff. And
yeah.
I
I
mean, there's got
understand
to be a
it.
sense. There's got to be a sense of trust, and
Yeah, yeah,
there's got to be. So I
yeah,
mean, it,
yeah,
for a female to get up here and talk to me and tell me
yeah,
their story and the rest of
yeah.
everybody else, I mean, it's got to be a little bit uncomfortable.
And
And,
I think it is.
the fact that and the fact that they literally feel comfortable enough to come up on the panel and tell their
Yeah,
story to me, because like when I do interviews or whatever, like I always tell them before the interview, like this is about you. This is about you. We're gonna
yeah,
tell your story. So, if you need to take a break, any of that kind of stuff, it's about them, and I don't ever want anybody to feel like I'm trying to force them to tell their story, because I would never
yeah,
want that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. So
So
so what um um I mean I've seen so many uh country channels and then go to the same over again and and I mean to me that is good for them, but the police are coming in and didn't take a statement. Take a police statement and tell them what's going on.
yeah, like you definitely want to get you definitely. I mean, I hate talking to the cops, but
Yeah, yeah,
um, I mean,
yeah,
but there's a reason why we have cops. So
yeah. The cops. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it's not. I mean, I know how hard it was for me to tell my parents, and I could only imagine how hard it would be for somebody to tell that to a cop. And then I just think how the judicial system handles it, it could be handled completely different. Like they make it so, and I understand. Yeah, there's some potential that somebody that is innocent, but history shows they're usually probably not. I
yeah,
mean, 99% that they're not they're not innocent, man.
yeah,
So like the whole entire way that the judicial system handles any kind of sexual abuse case, whether it's against a child or against an adult,
yeah,
it's all handled backwards. It's all handled wrongly. It's
yeah, yeah,
I mean, I know my life would be totally different if what happened to me didn't happen to me.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, we literally wouldn't be sitting here right now having this conversation. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I seen I seen so many interviews, different people on different channels, just talking about how I got into acting, what they struggle with, what they gone through in their lives, how to deal with it, overcome the adversity with them. I mean, that's amazing. I saw an interview, um, um, I thought you on the someone's channel is Cobra Kai Kid. He had a lady from the show Cobra Kai. She came on and said, I'm an actor, and she spoke about the show, and she talked about come on adversity in her life and struggles. So that's so amazing. She said to live life fully and make decisions for yourself. Be happy with what you're doing. That kind of inspired me a little bit. You know, I watch so many of these different people. I'm thinking, well, that's amazing how they struggle with different situations in their lives and struggles and
Yeah.
how they, you know. So so what is what uh so um do you have any questions for me that you want to know about, or anything you wanted to ask me?
Like, where are you from? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you don't have to, you don't have to say exactly where you're from, but
I'm from I'm from California. Yeah,
man, I like
yeah,
California.
yeah.
We're right next. We live kind of right next to each other, states.
Oh.
I
You
live in
ever
Idaho.
travel? You ever
I live in Idaho.
travel?
I live in Idaho.
Oh, do you ever travel?
I don't. I have a hard time leaving my house most of the time,
Do
bro.
you? Yeah.
Unless I'm going right here around. Like, I've lived in the same neighborhoods for my whole entire life, man.
There's a snow there?
Does it snow here? Oh yeah, it snows here.
Pretty bad.
I love it. So
Yeah.
there's no such thing as pretty bad snow for me.
um, do you have friends to hang out with all the time, or at the house,
I got
or
my wife and my kids, man.
that's good.
Got a
Yeah.
couple friends that come
Yeah.
over every now and again,
Yeah.
but for the most part,
Yeah.
we're just a bunch of nobodies, man.
What kind of music you listen to?
All music besides the Mormon Tabernacle Choir and jazz music.
Do you listen to any type of pop?
What's that?
Do you listen to Tupac?
Oh, dude, Tupac is the man.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Tupac was a lyrical prophet, I think, man. Like,
Yes, sir.
legitimately,
Yes,
he
sir. Sure.
was
I
definitely taken out of
love.
this. Like, I
I
remember
love.
where I was at the day he died and shit, man. It was horrible, man. I went home, I cried, dude, smoking an ounce of weed with my homies, like
Did you did
listening to his fucking CDs and shit, man, just jamming out.
did you see it?
Um, pretty
Did you
much,
see?
yeah.
You saw him getting shot?
No, I didn't get to see him. No, I didn't see him get shot. No,
Oh, I see.
no,
I'm sorry. I was kind of curious. That's all. I'm sorry.
no. You're fine. No, you're good. You're good, man.
Um, was it hard for you? Was it hard for you?
Yeah, it fucked me up pretty good, man. It really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
It really did.
How many people actually cried over him?
I don't know. I'm sure a lot. I'm sure a lot of people did. Like,
Yeah.
I'll watch some of it. I'll watch some of the new documentaries and shit that come out about him, and I'll still cry, dude.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine what success he would have had.
I saw a little bit of it's called Dear Mama. It talked about his he had I didn't know he went to therapy. I didn't even know that. That's
You didn't know. You didn't know that he did, or I did.
No, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's so amazing. Well, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So what um so what um do you work? Do you have a job
I'm disabled, bro. I'm disabled.
I'm sorry.
Up here and in my back.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I
You're
didn't
good. You apologize too much, bro.
know that.
You
What kind?
apologize way too much. There's like, legitimately, dude. If you cross the line on something, if you say something that's gonna cross the line, I'll let you know. You'll know, bro.
What kind of disability do you have now?
What kind of what?
Disability.
I just got SSI.
Oh, I see. See. So what So, is all your friends cool? They hang out with?
My friends are the motherfucking shit.
Shit.
But
So,
I mean,
are they all married? Have kids too, or just did this shit?
no. My brother Robin Banks, he's never been married. He don't have any kids,
Oh,
and he's just a couple months younger than me.
I see. I see. So,
Well, my
I
wife and I have been married for almost 18 years now.
wow. How'd you meet?
I moved out of my mom and dad's house, and I moved in with a homie of mine. And he came home from work one day, and I was sitting in the front room right after I got off work, and she walked up, and I seen her, and that was it.
Yep.
We've been together ever since then, man.
That's good. I've seen I've seen so many people who get relationships in high school because they're too young. You know what's going on with them. How a relationship when you're young. In high school.
How many relationships have I been in out of high school?
No. I'm talking about I'm talking about other people in general. Like I see people on the divorce court come in and they say, I got married when I was young, out of high school, and I know what to do about it. I'm too young. I experienced adult age. I experienced my teenager age, and I have kids when they're young. So stuff like that.
Well, I experienced all kinds of adult things when I was younger. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
legitimately. So like I haven't been with another woman since I've been with my wife.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
I've never hit her. I don't mentally abuse her. I don't. So like I'm kind of old fashioned, I guess you could say. Like,
yeah.
I grew up watching my uncles beat up their wives and shit, and
Oh, I didn't know that. It's pretty bad.
I ain't like that, man. I mean, and I don't have no compassion for anybody that is like that.
Yeah. So does anybody?
Oh no, I think everybody just left or some shit. So it is what it is.
Cool. So what time is it there now?
It's 6:50.
6:50. So what's for me right now is I want to work out and get healthy again and possibly move somewhere that I can have like a walking distance in the market and stuff like that, and then I'll have to walk far.
You know what? You know what your biggest hurdle is, bro?
What?
You, bro.
Me?
Yeah, dude. If you want to accomplish it, dude, just go do it, man.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck what anybody? Who gives a fuck what anybody says?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck what? So what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like me? Like I'll go out of my way to get people to fucking just to look at me like, oh my god, did you see that? Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm probably never going to see most of these people ever the fuck again. So what they think about me in that 10 seconds that they have seen me, I really could care less about, dude. I got way more important things in my life to think about, like when I'm going to have dinner, or when am I going to drink my next beer, or when can I have my next dad hit, or you know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what people really had to say about me. I got caught up in some shit here on YouTube a little black woke, and anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. It's just fucked up.
It is fucked up, yeah.
But
the one song I can name a couple of songs like about Tupac. I can name off the bat.
California Love,
yes,
Your Mama,
sir. Yep.
Bridget Had a Baby. Brenda
like
had a Brenda had a baby.
I
All
like
eyes on me. Fucking
I like Jason Party.
all of them. There wasn't anything Tupac put out that I didn't like. Hi,
Uh,
Steffers. Thank you for being here, sweetheart.
is she coming up to you to the piano?
I don't know. She might. Steffers, you
Uh,
come up and say hi.
who's Stephanie?
Nope.
Is she?
Her name's Steffers. Just Steffers.
Oh, oh,
Just Steffers.
Stephers. Is she your friend?
She's like kind of like a sister I've never met before.
Oh, I see. I see. Um, is it hard? Is it hard to live in a snow area?
If you don't like the snow, I'm sure it's probably a motherfucker, but
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
harder than hell for me to live here during the summer because it hits 75 degrees and I hate it.
yeah, yeah.
Like I could go live in Antarctica and be fine. Like
Yeah,
walk around in my Speedo that I don't own.
yeah.
Very much so. Did you come up and say hi, Steppers? Oh, I got it on here. All right. Now if nobody else shows up, only 2 of you won't get a shirt tonight. How about that?
Does your kids play video games?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I texted you. Yeah, come up here. Come up here. You can't even come up with an excuse good enough that you can't come up here.
So
Yeah, my kids play video games. They both got PlayStation 4s and my son's Switch and an Xbox S series or some shit. And
yeah.
an $80,000 remote for it. So it's their phones, the electric guitars, you know.
Yeah.
I do the best I can.
Well, program.
So got one more year with my son before he moves out to college.
How old is your son?
He's almost in college.
What college been going to?
He don't know yet.
Oh.
He hasn't made up his mind. He's not a senior yet. He'll be a senior this coming up school year.
How old is your daughter?
She's a freshman.
Oh, freshman. I see. So what? I mean, if you start to go to college, is it gonna be in Idaho or somewhere else?
I'm encouraging and I am encouraging him to go to any college that's not in Idaho.
I see. What do you see as the future for a job situation for him?
What's that?
What type of career do you encourage him to do?
Whatever career they decided they wanted to do. I mean, there was one point in time that my daughter was focused on, she just wanted to be a McDonald's employee and live with her mom and dad until she was 33 years old.
Oh, I see.
And then go from there.
Yeah.
But my son, he wants, and then we got her, she's now thinking that she wants to be a tattoo artist, have her own tattoo parlor. So,
how do you feel about that?
Huh?
How do you feel about that?
Hey, I think she can do whatever she wants, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good job to do. Makes money.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, even if she wanted to settle, I mean, I wouldn't be okay with. But I mean, I'm not going to tell her no. You can't work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
I mean,
my dream was to own a business, but my business would be so professional that I want to hire people who can be professional on a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to own a business that kind of for teenagers and kids to come in and have experience to do things that they want. They haven't done in their lives to teach them how to be more thought man or goals, and tell me you have courage to do something in your lives. So
Yeah, dude. What if that's what you want to do, man? You're your only boundary, dude.
yeah,
I mean, I wish I could take that advice myself. You know what I mean? But
yeah. I mean, my
um,
business would be like I want to have like a some type of like a bar for 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 um for for teenagers and kids. Be like all juices and soda pop and stuff like that, and have them, do. I mean, I want to have like some type of like martial arts karate type thing. Teach him how to do karate, but how sensei to do it. Teach him for me.
yeah, yeah.
So
Why not?
yeah. So
I mean, my dream basically, I know what I want to do. I know what I would if I have an opportunity to get an actual business, own a business.
Yeah.
I know what I want to do. So
So what um um what uh what do you I mean, it's difficult for people to figure out what to do in life instead of just to go for it sometimes.
right,
So,
I
yeah.
just
Yeah.
I don't know. I really just plan on being dead by now,
Yeah. Yeah.
like on a legitimate level. So I didn't really think this far ahead for my future because I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
I never thought I'd live to see 25, and then 25
Wow.
years, I never
Yeah.
thought I'd live to see 30, and now
Okay.
I'm in my middle 40s, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So what um so
my son wants to become a constitutional law lawyer.
yeah, yeah, it's happening.
He's got
Um
a he's got a 3.6, 3.7 GPA.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty damn
Yeah.
good. Way
Yeah.
higher than my GPA when I was in high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. So so um just I mean I really want to say I wish the best for you and your children and your kids and for you too in your life to have the best life for your kids to go off in college.
I
Without
have
work.
I have the best wife that's ever been
Yeah.
in the history of wives, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Um I appreciate your time with me and I really do and
Well,
I wish you the
that's
best,
fine.
man.
I wish you the best too, bro.
And then
I wish
I
everybody
just
the best, except for there's a few people that I could shit in their hat.
yeah. I mean
But you know,
yeah, I mean,
no,
I struggle with a lot of stuff in life right now, but I mean, it's difficult for me because I don't want to have that pressure. I see what the fuck I'm doing this stupidly, and someone come up to me and say, "What were you doing?" I'm doing nothing. I'm in
it's
my
none of your
health.
fucking business what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah,
Who the fuck are you to ask me what I'm doing?
yeah, yeah,
Leave me the fuck
yeah.
alone.
Like oh yeah, I think yeah, yeah. Like oh,
That's what I say, dude. I don't care. I tell people, dude. I tell people worse than that, dude.
yeah,
Like legitimately, don't come and talk. I don't need you to come talk to me.
yeah, yeah.
What's up, Lips?
Oh, who's lives?
She's another subscriber of the channel.
Oh, I keep
She has her
forgetting.
own channel here on YouTube, and so does
Oh,
a couple other people.
is she coming up to the panel?
I don't know if she will or not.
Oh,
The link's in the chat. What's up? What's up? That was kind of sentimental, bro. A little bit of an inside joke, I guess.
yeah.
Come on up and say hi, you guys. Come on, man. Damn. My dad's watching this shit, man. My dad don't ever watch because I never tell him. Because I never tell him. I never remind him. He's 73. My dad is my hero. Just so everybody.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he is. He is my hero.
Doc, he died a lot.
If I could ever come close to having the kind of knowledge that he has, I would be extremely blessed.
That's good.
Stop all the mushy stuff. I know. Get up here. Yeah. Oh yeah, my dad's badass. He looks like oh fuck. I can't remember who he looks like now.
Oh. Are you
I
close?
got stoned, man. Like I get stoned and I forget shit.
Yeah. Are you close with your dad?
I'm a lot closer with my dad now than I was when I was younger.
Oh, you did.
My mom and dad have been together for 46 years, 47 years.
They live in Idaho too, and then they live somewhere
They
else.
live like 4 blocks away from me, man.
Oh, that's good. Every time you have a problem, hey, I'm going to my mom and dad, visit them.
Yeah, like my dad is 73. He'll be 74 in January, and my mom is 62. And
Yeah.
my mom has been with my dad her whole entire adulthood.
Yeah.
So
So,
I got 2 older half brothers whom I don't speak to
oh, I see.
for personal issues and reasons.
Yep.
Like some things some people do, I'm not okay with.
Yep.
So I choose not to have that in my life. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Stop all the mushy stuff. Good thing I'll forget that by tomorrow there, Lips. Resort to name calling now, huh? I don't go around calling you Miss Sentimental.
I hope that it's funny how people say things all the time. It's funny.
What's that? Sorry, I was reading.
I mean, the comment this girl made, Mr. Forgetful.
Yeah,
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh no, it's not a lie. Like it's not. I am like horribly forgetful.
Okay.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
I'll get up to go get something out of the kitchen. I'll make it to the kitchen and be like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah. You know, I
It could be wrong. I was gonna say, what the fuck kind of word is that? Don't you know how to spell? No, not really. If it wasn't for spell checker, you guys wouldn't be able to read any of my writing.
Yeah.
He's just tell her who you are, James.
I'm James Chapman. I'm 42 years old.
You don't have to get into like specifics, just like how you found the channel,
Oh, I found a channel on YouTube. And I saw Aaron's channel talking with somebody else, so I decided to join his channel and see what it was all about. It's a cool channel.
So yeah.
So is him that's gonna come up to the panel?
I don't know if they are or not.
Oh, I see.
Take the link right now. Take the link right now and get up. I can't, you know what I mean? Like that.
So what? Oh, what's your channel? I don't have a channel.
He's just a YouTube surfer, you know.
Yeah. I had this person at my job. She's married, and she touched me on the job. She kissed me on the cheek, and she was married. She just had a daughter, and she could close to me like, "What are you doing? You're married. You have a daughter, and what type of behavior is that?"
There's nothing wrong with kissing somebody on the
No. She was married. She had a husband. Yeah.
So, like, I mean, if I walk in the room and I see my wife kissing somebody on the cheek, she kissing somebody on the cheek. Like,
Yeah.
if I walk in the room and I see my wife fucking sticking her tongue down some other dude's throat or some other chick's throat, somebody's gonna get fucking beat up. It'd probably be me, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I kiss my mom on the cheek every single time I see her, man.
Yeah.
I kiss my dad on his cheek every time I see him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
there's nothing, you know, whether they're, I mean, my parents are married. I mean, I had a teacher kiss me on the cheek once too.
I liked it though, but she's married now. Warrior man, nut.
None.
No, I'm sorry, none.
None. Warrior nut.
That's funny.
That was pretty good.
So
Don't worry, Warrior None. We're not going to start calling you Warrior Nut.
What's
But if you were a nut, what kind of nut would you be, Warrior None? A peanut, a walnut, a trazelnut, a pistachio?
What's so what's your plans for what's the week this week? Anything going on?
What's that?
What's your plans for the rest of the week?
To do as little as possible.
Social ask me at the workplace is work.
Now that's fucking funny. That's funny. Oh, you like the whole mixed can of nuts then. All right, good to know. Salted or smoked? Smoked and salted.
Yeah.
Like assorted. Yeah. Warrior assorted. Warrior assorted. There you go.
That sounds pretty good. So
since there's only like 5 of us in here tonight, I'm just gonna give everybody here a t-shirt tonight. Well, I'll take you guys. I'll get a hold of you guys individually or whatever, and set up whatever colors you guys want. But
so what I just don't.
So check it out. Warrior None, you get a shirt, and James Chapman, you get a shirt, and Jeffers, you get a shirt, and you get a shirt, and you get a shirt, and you get a shirt. There you go. Barbecued and cracked. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Twisting it off.
Yeah.
Twisting it off. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody that came in here and said hi tonight. I can't believe it's been a year I've been on here doing this already. So I appreciate all you guys coming up or coming in and saying hi, and everybody have a good night.
You too, brother. Night.
Later, man. So this is get to know. I'm thankful for you guys that are here for being here. Yeah, thanks. Have a good night, guys. Thankful for you guys that are here for being here.